Hello everyone and welcome to the NFP to the New York Open 14th of October 2021. My name is Eivindfx. I'm a forex economist, a trader for over 8 years now. I am failing myself through this forex and commodities and whatever markets, financial markets. So how are you, mate? You alright, mate? How's it going, Skippy? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I know we have people from America, we have people from Europe, and we have people from Asia representing here today. So if you have any questions, please ask them. Stupid or not stupid, that is all that I want. Questions is a way for us to engage so we can teach you something new, because we don't know everything in the market. We believe we do, but generally speaking, we don't. So, alright, mate, there Peter is in the house. Alright, mate. Good morning. Or good evening. That was the wrong time frame, mate. Good evening, Ahmad. Good day, Michael. Good day, Navmad. So, that is kind of what we are expecting today. We are seeing dollar rising. No, sorry, falling. We have euro dollar falling. We have gold rising, which is kind of odd. Doesn't happen too often, does it? So, alright. That was my telegram. That was the wrong screen. But there we go. Anyways. How's your trading going, mates? That's kind of what I want to say today. How's your trading going? I think that generally speaking, some of them are selling. You have sold your USD at 1614. We can look into that one. Or if you have trading charts to show me, I am more than likely to watch it and go through it as an act of service, as an act of kindness. And no, I will not bash on you. So do not worry. I will review it, but I will not trash it. Happy day. Welcome back. Yo, bro. Where have you been? Peter. It's just to annoy you. Don't worry. Alright? I will join you on Bondi. Right? With the sharks. Your USD. What is happening here? Is that a buy? Is that support? Is that good enough? Is that a higher high? Fair enough for us to buy? Well, it's better than earlier today, so sure. It's a pretty good one. At least on this time frame it looks pretty nice, but on my trading view terminal, no trading traders way terminal, it looks a bit high, but sure. I think most of the dollar pairs are pretty doing the wrong screen here. Pretty strong at the moment, so sure. Have a good day. That's always fun. Anyways, so what happens if we take a buy right now? Is that a good place? Is it a good place right now as a community? Do we have all the reasons in this world to start buying Euro USD? We have the 1500 level. That is 1550-ish, 1600. Do we have take profit for sellers? Bearish weekly maybe. Not really. So maybe not a good idea. Do we have on the monthly? Nope. So we do not have take profit on the weekly. We don't have take profit on the monthly. So is this just a pullback then for it to fall again? I actually believe so. So if you are a buyer on Euro USD, just take it easy. Take it easy. If you're buying this one, you can buy, sure, you can buy it. That's all up to you. That's not financial advice on my part. But I just want to say that, take care. Don't risk your total account that this one is going to go higher. Happy Days says he had a rough time trading. Took a pause. You didn't tell me though. So, but now it's going into stocks. Okay, cool. I've been for a long time. Probably it's too late now, but I've probably been moaning about something for a very long time. That is to buy bank stocks and buying commodities, generally speaking. Well, you sold USD at 16.25. That is this high. Well, price is never there though, bro. I don't know if you bought sold it here though, but if you sold there today, okay. And GU at 137.24. Peter Thorpe says he needs a pullback. I kind of agree. So let's go through the markets before I bash myself too much. How is the US 10-year T-note? It's currently falling. All right. On the DXY, we're currently falling, and it looks like it's almost like a, what do you call it? It's just it's almost like a landslide. But remember, we have done that before. We have come down to this, what is it, 100 EMA, I think it is at the moment. And if we move that to 200, just to have some, oh, it actually is 200. That is 200. So if we do take that to 200, that is the same thing, okay? Then we have broken that one on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, we are still somewhere in the middle. If you are a buyer on DXY, you're like, hey, pull back. Sounds great. The only thing that we need to look out for here as a buyer is if it breaks this low, or if it continues lower, then you kind of have to step away, wait a minute. But currently you are still in a bullish trend, but at the moment we are having a pause on the strong dollar strength. I think that is fair enough. Not that that's matter too much, but Michael says he said something on my Discord channel. Okay. I don't know which charts it is, mate. You didn't tell me the charts, so that's always fun, isn't it? Let's see if I can put it up here. Okay, now then we have to go to copy link, I think it is. And that is which 137. Which currency is that? Is that a 5 minutes chart something? You have to give me more explanation than just a chart, bro. I can start searching for what is 137 at the moment. Is that pound dollar? Yeah, pound dollar. Okay. But that doesn't look like it. So, please tell me. Swing low, lower low. But yeah, it's a pound dollar. Okay. And I guess it's a 1 minute chart or 5 minute chart. Okay. So if you're looking to sell it, okay, cool. I guess that is something to look out for. If you are here up at pound, at least in 1 minute, 1 hour doesn't look too much. 15 minutes. You have, I think it's still too early to sell it though. But yeah, sure. Something like that would probably be recognized as a good sell opportunity. Just wait a bit. I would at least wait a bit. Best me. Michael Westbrook says, hit the like button, bro. Okay, I will go and hit my own like button. There we are. 10 people. There you go. Now I hit my own like button. There is PPI in 20 whatever minutes. 21 minutes now, I think it is. So we need to just make sure that we know that jobless and PPI. So, you know, just having that in our back of our mind in terms of volatility. Hello, Carl. I believe DXY is retracing to trend upwards, but need one confirmation on COT tomorrow. Okay, cool. DXY support is 93.75. Breakout on daily. Okay. All right, now 12, including Farid. Happy Day says, caught great one on S&P 500, bought at M2, 43.35, up 1.5% in 1 day. Yeah. That's how you're supposed to do it. Boom, someone has learned something. I am very happy on your in your ways, on your what do you call it? On your progress. I love that. Where do you go through? Oh, I have to stop that thing. Monthly 43.07, which should be your buy price this month. If you are on the weekly as well, that is 43.34. So those are the two buy prices to be buying this upcoming. I don't know if that makes you people love me or hate me, but I did post something yesterday on gold. Where can we find gold that I posted yesterday? So this is what I posted yesterday on my Discord at 6 p.m. We have seen this pattern in gold several times. What happened yesterday? Major players, well-known American bank, is selling heavily, triggering series of stop unloadings on the way down, and then after half an hour of chaos, the same bank suddenly shifts and buys everything that came across, before aggressively starting to buy gold again, even to higher prices. Trading gold is at your own bloody risk, and bloody means literally blood, as in it is very violent and you're probably gonna get hurt trying to do it, and it's not meant as swearing at whatsoever. So if you have an opinion on gold, where do you want? Well, first of all, just want to make sure that we all understand what we're going to do tomorrow on the Mr. DXY. No, sorry, S&P 500. Probably, let's see where we stop, but probably somewhere around 43.86 is probably the next buy zone tomorrow. But let's see what happens tomorrow. It's Friday. Is there anything happening on Friday on the NFP? No, on the S&P 500? Probably not. But that's a good thing at least. Gold, we can go to gold, and gold is currently, this is what I was talking about, where CPI fell. No, it's through CPI, dollar strengthened. This one fell. I said, I remember, consider taking profit. That's not my opinion to take it for you. You have to make your own decisions when you do it, what you did, at what point, in which way you do it. But I mentioned to you yesterday quite strongly that this is a place to consider, as we know how gold is moving throughout news. Okay, good. Now, if you do take profit or not, that is kind of up to you. I don't report to you, or I'm not your account manager or your financial advisor whatsoever. So it's up to you what you did. But that's what I said on live. You can go back and did live from yesterday. The other thing now is what is happening right now. Are we above 7080? Yes, we are above 7080. Are we above 1800? No, we are not above 1800. Can this go bullish? Yes, this can go bullish. Is it bullish? I would try to say, maybe. This one can go bullish. But I still have my bearish thought process, because why would gold rise? Okay, inflation. What happened in inflation yesterday, or what is currently happening to inflation, generally speaking? There is currently a fear that we might actually have transitory inflation. But do remember yesterday, the consumer price yesterday, inflation number was 5.4. No, sorry, not 5.4. It was 4% year over year, ex food and energy. That is still considerably high. Also, there was FOMC yesterday, and I think that whatever is happening on the dollar at the moment is, generally speaking, I've turned my bias, I guess, is just a pullback before we are going to sell off again. Sorry, buy off again on dollar, sell off again on gold. So what is my view? I am absolutely, let's start drawing something. That's always fun. Drawing something is always fun for everyone to know. What is this? What do you think this is? Let's see. Does anyone have a clue about what this could be? How good is my drawing skills at the moment? I'm currently in the boat. A leaking boat. No, that's the propeller, mate. Oh, it's the flag is on the wrong way, by the way. Is it supposed to be that way because we're going forward? So it's supposed to be that way. Is that a new version of the pivot points? There is a paid version here. There is a free version. They are a bit different from each other. Yes. Can one put Wayne pivot points on an MT4 and work on the phone? No, I'm sorry about that. Hope that is not possible. No, that is. I have not seen that before. Why is review on gold? Why is JPY dead? Raheel Khan. Ooh, that is a nice question. Let's see. Have you done your fundamental analysis? Question mark, Raheel. If you have done your fundamental analysis on the Japanese economy, I'm not going to be worried about it, but I'm just wondering if you have. If you have so, there is the reason. And if you think it's going to continue, yen is going to continue to weaken. Who is still angry? With the latest CPI data, Fed is confirmed to taper sooner than later. Then uncertainty is not there anymore, since the US economy is superb. Sorry, I'm struggling. So I think dollar will weaken from now on. What is your analysis? That has been my analysis for quite some time, and I have kind of been bullied into believing that we're going to have dollar bullishness. The current trend on dollar is bullish, so, well, I guess this is just a fake out. Is this just where the market is tricking us to go? Well, probably, yeah. About to dive. I'm about to dive. That is not Picasso 2, bro. That is not the Picasso. That is me at the front of the boat. I'm searching out for opportunities. That's what happens there. I hope that made you. I hope that made you guys laugh though, because that made me laugh. Let's see if I can do that, and then yeah, cool. So that made me laugh at least. So I just took Mr. Abbas's emojis. That's all. So on gold, what can you do tomorrow? Let's see. I can give you 2 entry strategies for tomorrow. I don't know if anyone of them care too much about them. But so first, we have the low at 77.72. I don't know if it's going down there though. That's kind of one place. The other one is to either buy from this level here that is 1782 or 1775. That is kind of what I expect for tomorrow. That was supposed to come today, but I hope that we can get a deeper pullback tomorrow. Remember, 4 p.m. is supposed to be the low of tomorrow. So 4 p.m. up between 2 to 4 p.m. tomorrow is expected to be the low tomorrow on gold. So be aware of that. If you are buying before 2 to 4 p.m., well, I don't know if you're going to hit your stop losses per se, but let's say that is my strategy for quite a long time now. And if you are buying before that, okay, cool. But I think that is a bit better way to catch the pullback. And you're wondering, what do I mean by 4 p.m.? So that it was not 4 p.m. That was, of course, NFP, but we can see here that is 2 p.m. That is 2 p.m., 3 p.m. That is 4 p.m. Okay, give or take. And then this was... that is the right day, actually. Yeah, because that didn't make a lower that day. Okay, sorry. But yeah, give or take. So at least Friday around 2 to 4 p.m. is kind of what we're expecting to be the low of that day, at least. Might not necessarily say anything about the future about Friday next week, but so where are you to sell? You can't sell a high, bro. But it's kind of lack of intuitive. That's like counterintuitive. What time are you following? So that is my UT plus 2. And 2 p.m. is like 20 minutes ago. So that is in from 23 hours and 40 minutes from now. 23 hours and 40 minutes. I think it is. But yeah, my time frame says down here. I think you can see that. I think I can zoom in. I don't know if you can zoom in there. But anyways, so that is kind of there. And then what else? Oil. I said oil was going to go higher, and I guess I was right in the end. I'm not going to take any credit here. We still have a continuing bullish trend on oil. But, well, of course, it's always like, but it's not a higher high yet. So that is kind of what you need to look out for is, are we going to fall? So right now, your bullish support is at 79.38. Are we going to go higher from here? Well, that's up to the market. What am I looking for? I'm looking for higher highs and higher lows. Boom. Farid is really on fire today. Where's the other people? No, I'm gonna not be sorry, Farid. I'm gonna celebrate you and say that is how you're supposed to behave. In the Norwegian classroom with the teacher, we're all asking questions as students, and the teacher's there to answer, but also students can also answer. That is how we have a flat hierarchy. I'm not necessarily the expert, but I tend to have the more experience. I should probably have the last word. So sorry for many things, but I will keep asking silly questions which may not be useful, but very important for me, you know, my situation. Aha! Don't care. Don't bother. I'm not bothered. If you start asking about like non-relevant things, I will probably start looking into why I should answer you, but it's very relevant. Very relevant. Very good. 10 points to Farid there. 10 points to Farid. Hi, but a strong correlation between the S&P 500 and DXY. Okay, I'm not going to bite my tongue more than I should, but let's see if we can compare them. Let's go back also to line chart. I think it is. Yeah. So if you go to daily, maybe. And then we take off the pivot things. Maybe. Let's see. No, I think this is a very difficult. Market to analyze. Yeah, I think they're almost opposite. But okay. So my reason, what I wanted to say a long time ago, I guess, the reason why I'm not so well. Yeah, okay. So my reasoning, my first thought is, what is driving the demand? Is it Americans or is it foreigners? There comes in so there's a lot of demand for S&P 500 from Americans, okay? But also the world, let's say. So if the world is demanding to buy dollar to buy the S&P 500, yeah, okay, then you're gonna have dollar strength. But generally speaking, most of the flow comes from America. So I would actually almost say that we should maybe look into them as divergent more than anything else, because if you can see from from March 2020, which is like, you know, the best time to look for divergence, I would say, or from any comparison, all the way up until 2021, that is dollar falling, and on S&P 500 on the dollar from March 2020 up until there, so dollar fell, S&P 500 rises. But then the dollar has done, I don't know what you call it, a small thing lately where they have like been being stronger in the range, where S&P 500 has gone higher. So I think the correlation, I don't have any chart right now to prove whatever I am seeing. I'm just using basic terms of just basically graphics. I think there is, in certain days, in certain terms, depending on what drives the risk. Is it a global risk event where the whole financial system is in deep problems, supply chain, there's a war, there is trade war, there is attacks on on oil fields, you know, it's just mayhem, then yes, they might move together. But I think in this risk on market, I think dollar should fall and then S&P 500 rising. But do remember that if there is like taxes or something that is American problem, kind of, then that will maybe send the stock market down more than the dollar index, because it doesn't make the dollar move because it's internal. It doesn't attract an international transaction kind of a thing. Aw, God bless you for your single drop of help. And I'm saying with a heart and tears in my eyes. Aww. Notice New York session, you're active. Notice New York session, you're active, then London session. Well, I have had like a couple of hours. When I wake up for London session, I literally just wake up. And when I am now here, you know, I have a couple of hours of waking up. And the other thing is, I did a poll the other day. And most of you guys wanted me to be live on New York Live. So here I am. Use me, kind of a thing. Don't violate me though, but you know what I mean? PPI in 3 minutes. Thank you very much, Snubman. Yeah. Yeah, but also, I just woke it up. Like, I literally wake up, I literally go grab something to eat, I literally just sit on my computer, put it on, make a live session, and wait for people to come in, and that, boom. So, at that time, I might have had my eyes open for literally 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the day. So, yeah. I guess I'm a bit different that day. So if you're looking into, let's say, pound dollar, since I did euro already, we have a quite strong day on the pound. You know, you have to kind of wait for tomorrow, but also do remember that market closes at around like 11 p.m. my time. That is in, I don't know, 7 hours. 11 from now, 23. That is in 7 hours. Yes, 7 hours from now. That is when the pivot points for tomorrow closes. That's kind of when you need to be ready. So whatever happens from now until then, maybe that happens. But that can also just happen here, and we can end the date here. What do you do then? Well, that is totally up to you. But yeah. EURUSD has pulled back a little to resistance. Will it go up? Well, the news is coming in 2.5 minutes. 2.5 seconds. Let's go through it. 1 minute, bro. Let's see if this news... Well, do remember, news is not necessarily moving the market. It's just a volatility event. And the market will go in the end in the direction it wants it to anyway. So even though you trade news, it's like, hey, it's news. I'm not even bothered. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get up economic calendar next to my chart. That's always nice. So we can see the comparisons here. There we go. Of course. Of course we can see pound dollar. Okay, whatever. I think Eurocad has decided it won't go up until the next 500 years. Okay, let's see. Let's look at Eurocad then. And Raheel Khan, if you were thinking of the fundamental analysis of the pound, of the initial jobless claims is less than expected at 2,903. That is an improvement. We have PPI comes in lower than expected. Price producer index is also an important price index for the Fed. Comes in at 6.8. All right, look at the market then. Has nothing happened? Nothing has happened. A bit of a dollar bearishness there, I would say, more than anything else. So that is what I'm expecting at the moment, is dollar bearishness based on that news. I don't know how long that's going to affect the market, but still good enough for me. The other one is 4-week average was around the expected price. But yeah, PPI is below expectation and CPI is on expectation. I think this is making USD going higher. I just think. Maybe. Ooh, there we go. I think EuroCAD will go to EuroCAD on the other chart here. I don't like that much these crosses, but, you know, I guess it goes. So, if you're a seller, okay, cool, whatever. Like, what are you doing? You're selling, bro, right? And you're selling at, this is weekly probably? Yeah. Weekly, daily, resistance. So, what is resistance here? Where's the resistance? There is your sell, there is your sell. Nothing happened that day. Nothing happened that day. There's your sell, there's your sell, there's your sell. Okay, cool, great. And there is your sell. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 profitable trades to the downside. Okay, cool. That is how you should trade it. If you're a buyer, you shouldn't be buying this one because if you look at, for example, the moving averages, just for the fun of it, it is still very much bearish. Okay, cool. Good. But I missed you, Happy Day. I have missed you. Like, you didn't show up for some time. I was just about to call the, not the Gestapo. I was about to call, what do you guys call the police security forces in Germany? You have MI6, you have FBI, and then you have, whatever they're called now. The German, let's see, German security service agencies is, what do you call it? What is the German version of FBI? Federal Intelligence Service, FIS. Bundesnachrichtendienst. Yeah. Bundesnachrichtendienst. Those ones. My German is so bad. Let us Google it, okay? Let's Google tell us what that means. Search for whatever that is, and then translate maybe. Add that to translate. Oops, that was almost coffee over the whole thing here. Google Translate then. G. Type in text, do that, to Norwegian, to probably English, there is go, and then we go do that. What?
Bundesnachrichtendienst.
Bundesnachrichtendienst. Jesus. Really?
Bundesnachrichtendienst. Bundesnachrichtendienst.
Bundesnachrichtendienst. Okay, cool. That is the German intelligence services. For those who didn't understand that. I know there's a couple of Germans in here. That's a pretty funny German joke there. But yeah, there we go. Try it this way. Bundesnachrichtendienst. Do you do exorcism? Okay. Okay. That was actually quite funny. Okay, break. I have to stop laughing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't. Okay, let's go back to training. Well, yeah. Okay, Happy Day. On the other hand, though, On the other hand, you're supposed to say... try to say that name. Erling Braut Haaland, one of the best strikers currently playing for Borussia Dortmund. He's a Norwegian, but yeah, it's not that difficult, by the way. But yeah, that's the equivalent of, you know, is Erling Braut Haaland. Pretty straightforward, I would say. But anyways, that's funny jokes there. Euro New Zealand about to hit take profit there, people. Boom! Euro. Come on, people. That is a boom. Straight there. What is it? How far is it now? It's 30 pips away from buy take profit. Boom. Okay. You got what you wanted. You got your trade plan. You got what you wanted. So, never hit the stop loss. Alright. Let's move on to something that we didn't make money. This looks like a plan from yesterday, mate. What did I do here? That is probably yesterday before the, I don't know, I guess. I'm just wondering why I made so weird arrows, but okay, I guess. Because I couldn't have used that yesterday, can I? Well, I could have done it yesterday, but it doesn't look very me-like. So, if I've done that in retrospective, I guess that is just done before. But I don't know, let's see. At least for tomorrow, you're expecting to see 124.38, hopefully, to sell it again. No more likes on that one? Come on, bro. We just hit our take. We're just making tons of money in Euro New Zealand. You guys are just silent. Come on. Eh? Come on, eh? Okay. Okay. You guys are hard to entertain sometimes. You guys are difficult. Don't be so difficult. Well, I didn't, but congrats. Good day, SlyFX. Tough week though. 200 pips in profit. Wow, that's pretty awesome, bro. EURUSD is coming down to some interesting buying levels if you are buying euro, and I guess that Mr. Investor Abbas has already sold this high here, so he's also making money. And if you are a buyer today, you're probably also making money. So everyone is happy. New Zealand is moving very well. I would agree. Okay, where's the value in today's live? Currently, well, yesterday I sold EURUSD on my other account. That's always fun. So just waiting USD to fall so I can buy it on my main account. But what's the main levels I want to hold? I want to hold 1580, I think, for tomorrow at least. And then we will see something like that to that. But remember, people, this can still happen. We are still not, what do you call it? We're still not clarified. We're still not straightforward, straight ahead, whatever you call it. But yeah, so dollar is quite strong right now, but I think it's just a pullback. So let's see. Going over to the yen pairs, I think I've said we should stop buying this one, but it continues to go higher. How long is that going to happen? Until it doesn't. Until it doesn't. And what's your buy into today? That was never hit. But okay. Needless to say. You're still having... Well, if you're still day trading this one, you're still thinking of that one tomorrow. So, if you were seeing yesterday, this was your buy, this was your support to buy off, and then you got a pretty good price. Never came down this morning though, but a bit about Asia Open, and then straight up. Okay, cool. That's what happened. So you're still having your low at 83.10 to be your bullish price action, bullish price. Yeah, there we go. Bullish price on Aussie. So if you're still into buying it, that's kind of the only thing you can do, I guess. But is there a last hooray somewhere? I don't know. Let's see tomorrow. on euro yen, as long as price doesn't break below 130.80. Still good to go to buy tomorrow. My phone says it's only 15% left on my phone. Oh, okay. You are pretty badass there. But okay, great. Euro USD is currently having a red candle, but that's always good. That's always good. Rahil Khan, about a euro CAD not going up forever is because CAD is strong. So that's kind of like, you know, it is what it is about there, but yeah, you have to wait for CAD weakness, and CAD is doing better and better and better and better and better and better and better. And Canadian is, the yen is probably still going higher. USD CAD is still going lower. So yeah, you're still trying to fight the beast. That's all. And New Zealand yen. Okie dokie. So this New Zealand thing is really popping today. So what would I say here? Is this market conditions for buyers, by the way, to be entering? Let's see. This is a double bottom, higher high, higher low, higher high. I would almost call that a lower low. So let's call that a double bottom then. That's retrospective and all those things. And then this market with a lower low and then boom. I wouldn't say there's a lot of traders trading that market. Well, I guess there is always someone doing it, maybe buying up here. But if you have buys from here, I don't expect myself through my trading strategy, through my rules of engagement to be, well, maybe here is maybe the one that I should have been in. But other than that, I have been kicked out. Maybe some of the buys maybe in here, but that's like 7 days, 5 days, 13 days of nothing. Very frustrating. So yeah, at least hooray before rising. What are you gonna do now then, bro? As long as this one's still rising, you still have permission tomorrow to look for buys. So that is kind of this is the day that you're looking for bullish trade plans for tomorrow or something like that. So I would say that you are good to go. Just wait for a pullback and let's see how far it can go. The same thing on New Zealand yen. Really difficult trading before it took off, and now it's just absolutely parabolic. Okay. Was there any buy entries that you could have taken that you need to learn to take? Let's see. Is there any entries at all? Higher high, maybe here. There is one, there is two, and that is there's your price. There's your entries. But that was at weekly, monthly target. So, remember, what is the most important? Monthly, weekly, daily. Daily is just for fun. If you have extra time, so if you feel like you should have been in this trade, this is what you should have done. Okay. What is your takeaway? What do you learn from this market that you can take into your trading journal and say, hey, this is where I want to trade every single time? Because unless this is not in your trading plan, this is not what you expect, this is kind of odd market conditions that you are not a fan of, then you shouldn't have any FOMO. Then you should be okay with this going away. Because right there, you're then reacting to price, and you're being a retail trader, not a financial trader or a pro trader. Happy Day says, looks like the moment New Zealand decides for one direction, it really runs for it. Not coming back. But okay, I would say there is 2 pullbacks here at least. But yeah, today, good luck, Sherlock, I guess. But other than that, yeah. So, what's your trading? What's your let's see. What is your currency pair you want me to cover? What's the currency pair you want me to cover? Next, I have gone through most of the dollar pairs, most of the yen pairs. Gold, we can do gold again, I guess. US oil, But you're the one driving this one today, and if not, I can just start bumming around about what you should do and shouldn't do and can do and shouldn't do. Yeah. Oh, silver. Look at silver. Someone is getting smoked. But yeah. Smoky. But other than that, somebody said in my group yesterday, copper. And oh my. Somebody bought at, well, that was the wrong copper, I guess. Somebody bought at 400 or 4,000 or 4.0, I guess it is. But I'm just going to find which one is the right one. Futures, copper futures. Is it HG1-ish? Yeah. Somebody bought down here. He's a mentorship student. I didn't know, but congrats, bro. I'm here to celebrate you. Bought at 4, and now it's 4.57. Okay. How does that resemble? I'm not taking any credit for it. How does that resemble of what I tell you day in and day out? Okay. What is supposed to be the current moves in the market, generally speaking? Okay. Where is your head supposed to be as an investor? Let's go through it, okay? Let's do some education. S&P 500. Stocks. Which stocks? FX. Commodities. So commodities in this market is supposed to go up. Stocks, which is bank stocks. Who else is good in inflation? When you have too much inflation, it is banks because they lend out money. It is businesses are struggling-ish. The government-ish. Also US treasuries. And then S&P 500 is supposed to go, well, I guess it's supposed to be up, generally speaking. And to come down to FX, are we going to be risk off or risk on in this market? We have seen, generally speaking, a risk off until now. Because there is a move in the market that has been, but actually it's risk on, which was my initial thought at least. But I'm learning to. Risk on initially, at least that was my thought. Stocks like banks, stocks like airlines is supposed to go higher. Where you have stocks like commodities like gold stocks or silver. Gold and silver should fall, and then commodity driven stocks that is dependent on oil prices, that is depending on steel, should go up. I'm just thinking of, is airlines supposed to be in it? Too much inflation. Switch stocks. Okay, how to profit from inflation, I guess. That is probably. But also then real estate, I guess. Commodities, real estate, bonds. Okay, cool. Great. Looks like it. And then real estate to go up. Swissy Pair says Eivindfx. Aussie Swissy can produce a sell signal for me. Hi JJ. S&P 500 still has 3 to 4% to the recent highs. Looking forward for grabbing some of the good positions when they present themselves. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is kind of how I position myself in the market at the moment. At this moment, and are you thinking of diversification? Are you thinking of where is the next move? And I'm also thinking about insurance. Insurance should also go up, but I don't know if it's just premium or if actually the stock will go up too. And what do you guys call it? Green energy stocks, companies now. That is Tesla-ish. That is, but I saw, who was that yesterday? Was it Airbus? Or there was like a big corporation in Europe that said that they're gonna sack or lay off 10,000 workers or something. But maybe also was a car manufacturer. And I'm like wondering why? Why? Everything is going great. Everything is fantastic. Well, it's actually chips. Lack of chips actually makes people actually they're not being able to sell cars because they don't know when they're going to be delivered. Hello, Maxi. So we can go through Swissy, Aussie Swissy. That's always fun. But I don't have any positions there, so don't come running from me. But yeah, that was a breakout. That was higher highs and higher lows. And right now, sell signal. Yeah. Also, yes, generally speaking, maybe. But it's still very bullish. Still very bullish at the moment. Why is it bullish? Because it's above previous low. Yeah, it was Volkswagen. Green energy futures has a great future in America because that's what Biden wants to invest into. So yeah, gold be stuck at the moment. Yeah, Aaron. Gold at the moment is, generally speaking, just having a pullback, I would say, before it will fall again. So, you know, it's always fun to have that going around. But yeah, hello, Maxi. I guess I said it already, but yet again. And then hello, Riyadh. Hey, bro. So, what can we do right now? We need to be pretty clear in our minds. In this live, we are taking we are taking great entries, at least we try, and we are being patient. All right. So, what is really happening? Let's go to what do you call it? A stock that I would love to buy. Let's see, JP Morgan. Are they even on there? JP Morgan Chase futures as futures. I was supposed to go to stock. There we go. So with rising inflation, okay, with rising inflation, do you think JP Morgan is going to do well? Okay, I'm just mentioning it. With rising inflation, do you think? Do you think? What do you call it? We call them in Norway. They are called. I'm not going to make you buy Equinor. They are a state-owned company that is an oil it's an energy company. No, it's not an oil company anymore. Quite politically correct. And I have made pullbacks when the great fall came. I was like, I'm buying. And then we had a bit of a bigger dip than 40% than I thought, but there we go. Now we had a higher high and higher lows, and then bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Do you think they're gonna make money if the stock market goes higher? Just asking. Nasdaq? No. That is a Norwegian airline shuttle. That is not great at all. This is Hydro. They are in aluminium. They're doing aluminium. They seem to be having a great year. Those are also commodities, by the way, aluminium. They are having factories in across the world, I guess, Norway, but also in Brazil. Probably somewhere also in Asia. Malaysia. I don't know if it is Malaysia, but it's somewhere all over there. So, is that something? Well, seems like a very great uptrend. Fantastic. What's the target? What's the ever since this year? That's a 90% increase. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Make considerate decisions. Make well planned out decisions when you're investing into the forex market, into stock market, into any market. And once you are patient, you get 90% this year on Hydro. I'm not going to make you do that. That's just an example. I guess you guys also have some aluminium companies in your country or in America to buy, for that matter. Also, what was this microchip guy? Company. Is it my MHCP? Do you think they're gonna have a fun ride when there is not enough microchips in the world that cars can be produced because they lack it? Just checking, just asking. Nvidia. How's Nvidia going? And Nvidia? NVD. I got Nvidia. What is Nvidia called then? Nvidia. I can't. N. Well, whatever. There we go. G. Do you think they're gonna have a fun ride because of all the demand from crypto? Of all the demand from people, generally speaking, they can't get enough graphic cards. Do you think that it's gonna continue? They've had a pretty good ride this year. That's all. Just asking. You're a cat view, bro. I'm considering to buy after clear higher, high, higher, low, at least. JJ, you're on the wrong trail of that, but it's currently falling, it's currently selling off. There is no higher high. Yes, you can. If Canadian dollar gets weaker, whenever that happens, whatever that day is. I don't know if it's today, if it's tomorrow, whatever. But yeah. But I don't have any. What about Linas? I don't know what Linas is, but that's always fun to know. Rare Earth Limited in Australia. Yeah, okay. Seem to having a great ride. Well, it's expensive now, probably, all those things. But yeah. Where are we right now? Let's go to the monthly pivot points. Bullish monthly. Okay. Okay, what happens? Buy, 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 buy. Well, that was a buy. Well, that was a buy. And that was a buy. Okay. Seems to be respecting the papers pretty nicely. That's what I said in my video, also for stocks. But yeah, have fun with that one. And too strong, too strong. A good to relax there, you know. Pretty good. Why is my phone so... What is making my phone... Does somebody knows like phones and why they just suck the living life out of your batteries? Yeah, but is that going to continue, bro? Eivindfx. Is that going to continue? And we have had quite a long time where graphics cards have been in high demand and still is in high demand, and if they are also starting to mine other things as well, I think we're just going to continue because people still have a lot of money. People still have a lot of money to buy into graphics cards, and if you go and look into what has happened in the graphics cards market, still hasn't changed, has it? So yeah. So Eivindfx, you said, first of all, thank you very much for saying I'm the best. I hope you also said that in the strategy video. That's always nice. But I'm deeply thankful. I am humbled. Do not worry. I'm deeply humbled, and I will take that with me, and I will probably screenshot it so I can put it into my. There we go. SlyFX says, "You're the best," and I go into general, and I put that there, and I remember it forever. Put it into the Discord channel there, so I can put it somewhere safe. Cool. Yeah. Sure. Can this one fall? That's always the other question. S&P 500 was asked about earlier today. How is it going, mate? Still going higher. Great. Euro dollar was a green candle an hour ago. So, was that your buy entry? Was it? Or do you want it to go lower before buying? Are you buying there or buying tomorrow? It's your decision. Your decision, not mine. Pound is too high to be buying anything at the moment. So, maybe London open tomorrow. Maybe this is just a pullback, and then tomorrow, boom, maybe same level. Who knows? But yeah. Nvidia and AMD, yeah. So I'm mostly into AMD, mostly into Nvidia, but I guess AMD is also out there as well. Do I have an AMD processor now, by the way? Actually, I do have that. Yeah, seems like a bullish trend there. At least on the 1 hour, making higher highs. Probably too late to buy it now, but at least worth thinking about it whenever it goes higher, comes back down again, maybe. JJ, what's that emoji? Aw. Want to hug me? You want to hug me? I can hug you. So what's the opportunities that has embraced us this morning? US oil has probably given you a small pullback. Buy, maybe. High, and then pull back and then buy. Maybe it's too high for you. That's a 15-minute time frame. Still a bullish trend, coming up to resistance. Maybe tapping up to 82.18. Okay, interesting. Maybe. Remember, the current session is the one that has the most volatility. So this might also happen, but because the news event for today has happened already, so that is pretty straightforward done. Where's the economic calendar? There it is. Is there anyone else that is struggling to read the economic calendar? Just wondering. But yeah, so now it's until Feb Williams' speech tonight in 4 hours. Okay, cool. Okay. Tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow? It's an IMF meeting, some retail sales. Okay, cool. I think tomorrow I will be live for the New York session. More than anything else, I think that you guys, maybe I should do a poll on you guys again. But do you guys like being live on New York Open? Is that okay? Is it good? I know it's different because I'm supposed to be live in like 4 hours, normally speaking. 4.5 hours, by the way. That's kind of my normal time. That's what I've taught you to be. But it's too late for Malaysians. I don't want to keep you guys awake at night. But is this better? Ooh, Nokia is still moving. USDN, I said out. And okay, I need a boom on that one. Come on, bro. Come on. What's the price? The top there, 113.80. And I said 113.76. 4 pips off, bro. Ay. Guy. How long are you? Yeah, long opens for early birds. Yeah. when I'm not awake. And that's when you guys can scam me out of money. That's when you guys can get good discounts on my mentorship. That's kind of what happens in the morning. How long are you going to be live during market opens? Well, as long as people are here, as long as I have a brain, as long as I kind of can entertain you, as long as there's still people coming in, as long as we still have, you know, markets to go through, yeah. I guess I can only work for so long, but I'm there until I kind of fall off. Yeah, happy that you haven't asked for like a mentorship for $100 or something. I still haven't. Like that's what I'm mostly obliged to. But yeah, no, happy day. Yeah, just talk to me, bro. Just talk to me, bro. I'm not gonna pray up people who is struggling, who is having a rough time. I need your working brain so you can make good decisions. Sure. $. Yeah, one paper clip and use as a tissue. Okay, cool. Sawa. All right, I can do that. I actually made one guy pay $1 for my mentorship, and it was the worst decisions of my entire life, I would say. Hello, Denise. So yeah, I gave my mentorship away for $1 once. That was the worst decision I've ever made. So yeah, not really great at all. So I've learned my lessons. But yeah, either you see the value of me helping you at day and night, or you don't. That is kind of what it is about, I guess. Have I ever given discounts been burned? I think I gave a guy a discount and a payment plan one day. And the 29th day he asked for whatever you guys call it, refund. Okay. So cost of operating businesses, but I'm like, okay, I guess that is what it is. That's what you wanted to do. Cool. Surprised the living life out of me, but yeah, because I've helped him quite a lot. So you know, because my services are like, you can't really touch it. It's not like, well, I spent 2 hours or 5 hours with you, but those hours I've spent with you, if it's 1 minute or 5 hours, you know, it is can be invaluable to someone. It can make you a millionaire in the end. It can make you lose everything. It depends how you interpret it, and they can't really help you out, bro. Currently, USD is currently bearish, and if you're thinking of buying it, you have to have a break above 125, so that's around 110 pips away. So you can just sit there, relax, have fun, and don't do anything whatsoever about USD. If you are a seller, by the way, you're hot and hot. You are fantastic in profit. Or if you don't have any positions on USD at the moment, you're thinking, hey, 124.40 sounds like a good price to start selling it. Tomorrow at London Open-ish, give or take. And you're like wondering, how do I know that? Well, let's see. Let me put that back again. London Open, that's the high. London Open, that's the high. London Open, that's the high. London Open, that's not London Open, that's the low actually. London Open, not really the high. London Open, New York Open actually. But okay, so ish. Not really great entry there, but generally speaking, that's the highest price on USD. So probably just need to wait until tomorrow morning to sell it again. Right now it's too low. It is like currently around 133, 123.83. Pretty good, pretty great, but patience, brother. Patience, brother. You're a tier captain. You're just learning so much from this free stream. I'm very thankful for what you do. You're very much welcome, Happy. And I continue to do so. The thing that I do in these live streams is, the reason why I do it is not to bring anyone into my mentorship, which I mentioned earlier, but the reason why I'm here is to bring in people to my live streams or to my Discord, whatever, so I can help them out for a longer time. Because I never had that opportunity myself when I started out. Because I started out with whatever, binary trading, algo trading, managed money, well, coffee is over, and lost too much money. I was in a very dark hole, tons of depressed days and evenings and nights and sleepless nights, and you're wondering, what are you doing? I guess I was jumping from strategy to strategy, didn't have my own path, didn't have a clear business plan, didn't have a clear reasons of why I should do things. But hey, now I have, so I don't really care. Well, sorry, I really do care and do have a soft heart for people who are struggling, and I guess that's why I'm here. And continue to create a community / a family that helps each other out, even in good days and bad days, and until death do our part kind of thing. Because I also want you guys to leave my streams feeling like you have learned something, and also happy, fulfilled, refreshed, or you forgot your troubles. That's kind of my goals. And then there is free videos out there for you to look at every single day, every single night. If in your despair, what is it doing? What is it gonna do next? Okay, then that's kind of that. But all in all, do I need YouTube? For me personally, no. I can quit YouTube tomorrow. I'll be absolutely fine. But I need to do something. I need to have something fun. So this is just my personal psychological thing that I do, is to not get mad, I guess. Also to see what is out there. Because if I just look at charts, I know what to do. A USD yen is currently bullish. Currently, you know, people are selling USD yen, also yen. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna buy it then, kind of a thing. And see, it's going to make our higher highs, right? And you're all wondering, like, what is happening here? Okay. Richer traders are selling, so we need to make them. We need to go to YouTube, be in their forefront, being don't sell it, okay? Be on S&P 500, don't sell it. Be on Aussie dollar, don't sell it. Euro USD, you can sell probably this one, but pound dollar, don't sell it because it's not bearish. This is the market you're supposed to sell it in. This is not the market you're supposed to sell it in. Carl says, what are you doing is amazing. You're helping me to get my confidence back with trading. Sure, you're very much welcome. Hope you click the like button on that one. But yeah. Hello, Denise. The thing is, okay, so I'm way off charts. I know, I'm way off charts. But sure. So, could you have taken any positions while we are live here? Yeah, buying higher highs is always fun, isn't it? But where was the low on Aussie? Aussie seems to be low at around 3 or 4 a.m. So that never came back to the daily buy anyways. So you kind of just have to wait for tomorrow more than anything else. Eivindfx says, I'm glad I watched you today. Absolutely inspiring. Thank you very much. Suba9734 just subscribed to my Discord channel. Thank you very much. Welcome to the family, bro. Mention. Market still continue to rise, okay. That's just what it is, I guess. Nothing more than that. New Zealand continue to fall. Aussie yen continue to rise. CAD yen continue to rise. Euro yen range bound somewhere around there. Not really strong. New Zealand yen just rising. Okay. Cool. Great. USD yen. Somewhere in the middle. Gold. Not really going above 1800 at the moment. Okay. Cool. No remorse. No remorse. Sure. Is Brent going to make a higher high? Maybe. Who knows? But let's see tomorrow. USD Swiss actually broke out lower. Okay, interesting. I was actually hoping it will go higher, but okay. There was resistance there. Just taking the market as it goes, I guess. And then this is your prices for tomorrow. Sure. Fun, isn't it? Credit Suisse thinks that current pull rise in euros is just a current retracement, that we will see it falling more in the next future, down to 14.95, 93 area. So resistance is at 16.14, then 16.63, and we were today at 16.24. And then next resistance is up here. Okay, cool. Great. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. Mustafa says, gold do you think will drop? My small plan here is, right now I'm just pulling off all expectations for gold. I'm just going to see what happens. If it goes higher, I would be okay with that. Do I see dropping? Not until we break below the previous low at around 1785. I do see the risk of it going higher, but also what I mentioned yesterday in the Discord channel, that this is pure manipulation. First they sold off, then you should have taken profit, then it was just skyrocketed, and then what is manipulation going to be next? Well, it depends on what they feel like, I guess. Gold has now turned into a playground for those who doesn't look at technically charts, but they look at where is currently money, and how can we squeeze money out of people most efficiently. So there was a range here, then boom. The question becomes, is it going to go down again, or is it going to go higher again? Well, you have to ask JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs of where prices are going to go next. Those are the ones who control the market at the moment. So I'm not those. I haven't worked for them. Probably should have worked for them, but I don't know what they're going to do next. So sure. And where price has stopped right now is pretty interesting, because it's just below 1800. Then if it does make a lower low tomorrow, then you can probably start selling it, but currently scoop to the upside. I'm just sitting down to look at the charts right now, Denise says, after feeding all the pets. Welcome to the zoo. Isn't this manipulation illegal? Says Happy Day. I don't want to be sued for anything, but sure. What normally happens is that if you do high frequency trading, and then you're pushing the market, if you are a retail trader, you are most likely going to be sued by SEC, and either go to jail or you're going to settle somehow somewhere. There was a guy in the UK that was brought out for high frequency trading. Figured out how the big banks did it. He did it himself. He's a pretty smart, brilliant kid. He was taken down, and nobody knew that he was so rich because he was just trading in his mother's basement. So it seems like it, at least in my world, that if you're a big trader like Goldman Sachs, you can do whatever you want, and that's how the market moves. But who else was called out for manipulating the market? Was it Citibank? Yeah. So there was another group: Barclays, Citibank, Bank of Scotland. There's another bank. There's another bank in there. There's 4 banks that settled for manipulating the forex market some years ago. So is it legal? Will you be charged for it? Probably not. Because you also need those market bits within the market, apparently. But that's my small 2 cents there. Somebody said India bought 9 tons of gold. You know about it? No, but I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Denise says she has 12 cats and 5 dogs. Yeah. Then Denise has now been marked as cat lady. And it's all positive, don't worry. But yeah. Citi, HSBC, Deutsche, and Bank of Scotland or something. Bank something ish. I think they were charged like 500 billion or something. HSBC, Bank of Scotland. Manipulation FX market. (2014) Citibank, JP Morgan, Royal Bank of Scotland, HSBC, and UBS was fined for rigging the market. They were rigging everything, and they fined 3.4 billion only for attempting. So what happened apparently was their traders was talking to each other on private chats, and they were agreeing of when to buy and when to sell. So they were like giving each other, now we can buy, now we can sell them out, like there you go. As far as I remembered it to be. But yeah. Cat lady has been my handle for 25 years. Yeah, it's all fun. It's all humor though. It's all for fun. It's not negative. Where are you guys? There you are. White collar law, their rule is not for us. Yeah, the other thing was the insider trading by the Fed members, which was just brushed off and they were just let go or they just resigned. But they were basically insider trading. They were basically rigging, manipulating the market to put a lot of money into the market, and then they also benefited personally from it. But yeah, so sure. Cat lady has. Oh, was fun. So where's the gold market going today? Well, it's currently stopped. So there you go. That would be a fantastic trade from the bottom there, but that's just 300 pips straight up. That's what happens, bro. That's what happens, bro. But 400 pips there. Okay. 300 pips there. Okay, cool. Right now we are a bit extended, but I'm not too interested at the moment. But so New Zealand is doing absolutely fantastic at the moment. Okay. Pull back tomorrow. Buy it. Euro is nowhere near anything. Okay. Not very near. Aussie is making higher highs this morning at 74.20. USD is making lower lows at the moment. Then pound is struggling more. Okay, cool. And then USDN is doing whatever it wants to do. The maximum prison sentence for an insider trading violation is now 20 years. Maximum criminal fine individual is now $5 million. Also, if you have billions, like $5 million is not nothing at all. But yeah, you have to also be convicted for insider trading. You also have to prove insider trading. So that's one day when that happens, whatever. So can't really do anything about that. We just have to keep our money to ourselves, do our best, trade the best, find our strategies, and go with the manipulation of the market, basically. Okay. You got in a pullback on pound yen on Tuesday. Good on you, missus. That is 12th. Okay. Good. Good. Happy for you. Alright, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, we have 31 live people here right now. Thank you guys for joining in. I am taking my hat off for you and all your profits. If you're struggling, my name is here. There's comment section below, description below. There is a link to my Discord. Please hit me up and I will try help you out as much as I can in trying to learn you how to think, what to think. But yeah, have a great day. Peter, I will now retire my Australian accent. Sorry about that. But yeah. Have a great time. Have a great day.